I walked into the salon. I knew this was going to be like the life-changing thing for me, right? I was going to figure it out. This is going to be the put me over the top to clear skin. And really, it put me a couple steps back. And that happens sometimes, especially with sensitive skin. We all subconscious. I'm just the first to admit it. Hello and welcome back to Catfish Chronicles. You probably clicked on this video because the title had something to do with getting rid of your acne. Ha ha ha. But instead, what you'll see in this video is some affirmation to understand that even though you're struggling with acne, like I clearly am as well, there's nothing wrong with you. You are beautiful on the outside, even with your blemishes, and on the inside. So let's just start with a skin update. This is what I'm looking like. Alright, and I know you guys see this this pimple right here. It hurts so bad. If you have painful pimples, I feel for you because I have, like, they can really hurt. I usually get them down here, but I don't know why. I had this one and it had the twin over here. And yeah, so boom, story time. Face waxing. All right, I don't know where to start. Where do I start? So I waxed my entire face because I thought it would be helpful, because I thought part of the problem with my acne was like hair root bumps and things like that. So I was starting to get like on a clean, you know, regimen. My face was like cooperating and things like that. I'll insert a picture here. And then I was about to leave for vacation and I was like, maybe, like, you know, what's going to bring me over the edge is to get my face waxed. Y'all. Problem, okay? It caused problems. So one, I'm not saying that face waxing is a bad thing. I'm just saying it didn't work for me. And here's why. One, I have really thick, coarse hairs. And I have hair everywhere. Some of them are really tiny, small hairs that you can barely see, and then some of them are really coarse. What happened was, when I got them waxed and it was time for them to regrow, my face broke out crazy. Here's a picture. And it was painful. It like looked crazy, and there was nothing I could do because I realized that my pores were probably open, so I didn't want to put makeup on top of it. So it was just like, look, you're going to struggle through. Hyperpigmentation skyrocketed because of all the I guess I want to say because of the tension of like pulling the hair out by the root and, like, you know, everything that happened there. But not only that, the day after I got it done, my whole face was irritated. So I had like not pimples, but like just small rashes all over my face. My sideburn area, I grow a lot of hair as well, and that was just, whew. I had, those places had the thicker hairs, and it was just really tough coming back through. Like, they were like boiled type of pimples that came from it. It was a horrible experience for me that took months and months. So this happened in December. And y'all, I thought it was going to be so great. But it took months and months for me to get back over it. But there were lessons learned from it. First of all, I learned how to care for my skin in a way with a lot of more like gentle products. So Clinique products I found that were really gentle in helping it heal. And then the biggest takeaway that I got from it, which I knew before but like reaffirmed itself, was the usefulness of aloe vera. So if you do have sensitive skin, if you have acne prone skin, if it's painful in any way, if you have reactions, I recommend aloe. So I use all natural aloe, like the leaf, cut it open, I keep it in the fridge, and then the goo on the inside, just go ahead and rub it on your face and then sleep in it overnight. Chef's kiss. It was a great experience. Highly recommend that. So that was one takeaway that I got from it. Two, I got away from it. The second takeaway I got away from it was waxing wasn't for me and my face. So it might work for some people, but I guess the types of hair I have and the way that my face reacted to it showed me that waxing was not for me. So I am transitioning now into doing laser hair removal, and I'm getting laser hair removal in a variety of places all over my body, but I'm also getting it on my full face. So I've only had one session so far, so I don't want to speak on that, because a part of like using this platform in an authentic way is like, you know, giving results and like experiences that are legit, not just like hypothesized or based on other people's experience. And since I've only had one treatment, I don't have too much to say yet. But one thing to note about getting laser is you do have to shave your face first, so beware for that. I've never shaved my face before. What I did was I got dermaplaning done at the place that does my laser, so I don't have to deal with shaving it. And I guess maybe one of my Catfish Chronicles I'll bring with me on my treatment, so you can see that through. An update on what I'm using on my skin right now is clindamycin, which was recommended by my doctor. It was prescribed by my doctor, so I'm using that. And I'm also taking an oral pill called minocycline once a day. I actually have a checkup this week to give updates. It's not a miracle worker. It's been a month, so sometime this week will make exactly a month. And as you saw, I still have bumps everywhere. So that just brings me to my final point of there's no miracle, right? Everything that you go through as far as like clearing your skin and finding the solution is going to take time. And give yourself grace, okay? It is okay that you have a blemish. It is okay that you have a bump. And if anybody, like if you're really insecure about being around people because of your acne, which I experienced that's why I'm saying this, you have to understand that the people that really love you and that are there for you and stand you are not going to care, right? So a part of it is like, if they're supposed to be around, they will be. And if that's what you're thinking about people, if you're thinking about yourself and just being self-conscious, just, I feel like, take some time, look in the mirror and look beyond yourself and be like, okay, who am I? Take a moment right now. Who are you? What makes you special outside of your face, outside of your skin? Because there are a lot of things. What do you do well? What do you bring to the table? Resonate on those, because you popping. You are popping. You know, despite your acne or despite, you know, little blemishes here or there. I won't even call them blemishes. Little spazzle, your little sparkle, your little sparkle. Despite your little sparkle, you know, you are bomb. So I just came back on here because I started this series last week, and I said that I was going to update y'all weekly on like my acne and just like with catfish type videos. And that was just a quick like story time of when I got my face waxed. And it was a beautiful place. Like, I walked into the salon, I knew this was going to be like the life-changing thing for me, right? I was going to figure it out. This is going to be the put me over the top to clear skin. And really it put me a couple steps back. And that happens sometimes, especially with sensitive skin, and it is going to be okay. Oh, another thing that I am currently using that I like, that I want to let you guys know, is a facial brush, but it doesn't have bristles. Let me get it real quick. I'll be back. I'll be quick. Okay. Hopefully that was quick enough. But it is this flawless cleanser. Oh, it still has the tag on it, but that's what it looks like. And literally you press it and you could probably see the vibrating happening. And it has like all these different, you see that? Did you see that? And you use it as a facial wash to just clean your face. And honestly, my face feels so clean afterwards. So I like it. Again, I can't speak too much on it. I just got it 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure I just picked it up at Walmart. I like the fact that it has this like kind of rubber thing instead of bristles. So when I wash my face, I could clean it, and I know that bacteria isn't getting trapped on there, because if you have sensitive skin, if you have like, you know, you don't want too many like bacterial things on your face. So I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, let me know if you're feeling this. I think I want to have more of a direct something that I'm talking about next time, I'll plan it, but I also want to be consistent and authentic. So yeah, but I for sure think that I'm going to do a acne prone makeup routine for my next video. And then I'm also going to do a come to the dermatologist with me, and if they allow me to record. And then yeah, that's all I have for now. If you have any suggestions of what you want to know, I could do a product review of things that I've been using that worked, and a timeline. If you have anything else that you think that I should record, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, for being a part of Catfish Chronicles, Britt Unfiltered, Britt Uncut, and I'll see you next week.